In 2019, a YouTuber by the name of Nyhmnim decided to play a Yu-Gi-Oh! Challenge with a simple concept: make a deck with only sealed products. In 2020, due to the pandemic, I discovered this challenge by another YouTuber called Revzcards, and I have been interested on it since then. But because I'm living in the equivalent of the back rooms, making the challenge was very expensive to try for myself. Until in 2024, when a YouTuber named Freaky Fish Guy forgot his shark deck when he went to a locals and decided to do his own spin on the challenge by only using bulk. When I saw it, I knew that was the challenge all in one go. Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG 2024. We are currently experiencing a Tier 0 format, populated by far one of the most expensive decks in the game's history. But what if we try to flourish in this wasteland with what others didn't decide to even consider? In this challenge, I can only get cards from the bulk of my locals, bulk from other players, either buying or trading, bulks in auctions, or deals with random bulk cards. I cannot get cards by buying Konami products or by buying singles that aren't considered bulk by locals or other players. The goal? First, to beat the decks of my two friends, and after that, to top a locals. Can I achieve something that I have never done in my 4 years playing this game with a deck with such restrictions? I guess there's only one way to find it out. Welcome to Scavanger from scratch.
Hello everyone, so you already saw the intro of what we're planning to be doing. So this thing began because I won an auction which gave me access to this little box that had a lot of bulk. I just wanted a copy of White Aura Whale that was on the auction, was on the bulk, and I got it. I checked the bulk. I saw Freaky Fish Guy's video recently. I really enjoyed the challenge. I was thinking of it back on 2022, but because of the time I decided to not do it. I was primarily focusing myself on the project that sometime I'm going to be doing. It's currently called just Project Mighty 64. I'll be finishing one time. Well, either case, I got some bulk, and with it I decided to do a deck. So main and side deck. The first limitation I made to myself was to actually hinder myself even more, at least in the beginning. So I took all the bulk, but I removed all the things that I will know I was going to be using for other decks that I actually using to play, not from this challenge. So I removed things like 2 copies of Banker Tops that I was able to find, some Kaijus, other generic stuff that I found, and I have confidence with it, so I decided to not use it. So right now this is the deck, and this is going to be terrible. Right now our first objective is to just win one best of 3 against my 2 friends that come weekly into my house normally, and they play Rescue Ace and Labyrinth. If I can win a best of 3 against those 2, I'll be fine. I'll be going to locals sometimes and try to get more bulk and try to actually win on locals. If I win on locals, that's going to be the end of the series. So let's begin with, I'm going to be calling Vision Hero Synchro. Yes, this is going to be that terrible. Alright, so let's make the deck profile. So 3 copies of Vision Hero Bion. So the best normal summon on the deck right now. So we normal summon, dump a hero from our deck to the graveyard, and if we have, and we can banish a hero to add polymerization. Then 3 copies of Vision Hero Minimum Ray. It's not the best Vision Hero, but right now we need as much hero monsters as we can that can be useful. So he fits the build, and well, his effect is that when he's in the spell and trap zone and it's in summon from there to the field, well, he can pop a level 4 or lower monster from my opponent. 2 copies of Vision Hero Increase. Funny enough, there were only 2 copies of Increase. Unfortunately, because it's the first best Vision Hero. Well, the same effect of most Vision Heroes, that is set from, if you receive damage, it can be set from the spell trap zone as a continuous trap. And you can tribute 1 hero monster to a special summon if it's special summon. That way, you're going to be special summoning another Vision Hero level 4 or lower from your deck. So it could be good. Well, it's going to be good. I need to find more copies. Funny enough, my favorite Vision Hero currently is the 2 copies of Vision Hero Gravito. So when it's summoned, I'll add to my hand a banished hero, and I can tribute him to summon 2 Vision Heroes that are on the spell and trap zone. So it can be really good. 2 copies of Multiply Guy, so same as all Vision Heroes, but his effect from spell to field, it's mainly that it can increase 800 attack on one of the monsters in the field. That's everything. Not very good, but we need the hero name, so it's the best we got. And I think this is my main boss monster, and I will be our only copy of Vision Hero Witch Rider, because this actually can be good. So it needs 2 tributes, yeah, so it can be costly to summon, but here's the thing, it can use traps for its tribute summon, so like a true Draco. So, and when it's summoned that way, I actually destroy all the spells and traps that my opponent has on the field, obviously. Those are all the Vision Heroes. Let's continue with the rest of the hero package. So 2 copies of Destiny Hero Denier. I was able to find 3 copies of him, but because of our very small Destiny Hero package, I decided to just play 2, and the rest of the package is just 1 Destiny Hero Dreamer. So you already know Denier because it's very useful in Phoenix and Fortune builds. But Dreamer is mainly that when Destiny Hero is in battle, I can special summon him. I do not receive my Destiny Hero monster is not destroyed by battle, and I do not receive any damage that turn. So it can help, and it's not that bad. We have that little body, and well, we need more Destiny Heroes for our fusion. So those are our Destiny Heroes. Now our Elemental Heroes are the most fun part, because we have 2 copies of Neos Elias. We don't have very much Elemental Heroes. We only have 3 Elemental Heroes. Well, the maximum that I was able to feel is that I can place maybe on the main deck 4 Elemental Heroes, so 3 copies of this guy, and only copy we have of the next guy, the Elemental Hero. So Gemini, if it's normal summon again, its name will be changed to Elemental Hero Neos. And that's it. So not very good. The effect is not what it matters. It's attack, and it's Elemental Hero. Nextly, Elemental Hero Honest Neo. So we discarded to special summon, to add 250 attack to one of our heroes. And well, it's a really good hand trap that we can use to swing over some cards, especially Reinforce in Rescue Ace's case. So that could help a lot. That combo with one of our main boss monsters can help a lot. So nextly, that's the hero package. The rest is 1 copy of Cyber Dragon. We were able to get one, so I decided, why not? Let's use it. 3 copies of Cyber Larva. If you have never seen this card, I don't judge you. I didn't even knew it existed before this challenge. So what it does is mainly that when it's targeted by an attack, I cannot receive any damage for battle the rest of the turn. And if it's destroyed by battle or card effect, well, no, by battle exactly, I can special summon a second copy of Cyber Larva. So pretty good. The rest is the Synchro package of our deck. So 2 copies of Steam Synchron. Mainly, its effect is that I can Synchro summon in my opponent's turn. That actually is very good, especially with one of our cards that I'll be showing shortly. 1 Junk Anchor, that's the only copy we have. And 1 copy of TG Gear Zombie. So that's our monsters on the main deck. For our spells, we have our only way to do Fusion Summoning being 3 copies of Vision Fusion, so it's a polymerization, but we can also use our Vision Heroes on Dispel and Trap Zone, but those are banished. And well, I can only use 1 Vision Fusion per turn, so not the best, but well, better than nothing it is. 2 copies of Vision Release, so we can target one of our Vision Heroes that is on the Spell and Trap Zone and summon it into the field. Then we can the next turn we can banish this card from our graveyard and add a hero from our graveyard to the hand. And lastly, 1 Living Fossil. This actually has a good combo. So let's say I use Bayan. I normal summon it in the first turn. I dump Increase, and I dump Increase. Next turn I lose my Bayan and increases on the Spell and Trap Zone. So then I activate Living Fossil, revive Bayan, then I tribute it for Increase. Increase will be, well, Living Fossil is going to be banishing our Bayan, and it's also going to be, well, and the other thing is that Increase is going to be special summoning from our deck 1 Vision Hero, and with that one we can add Gravitor, and with Gravitor we can recover our Bayan, recovering our normal summon. So little combo that I really like, to be honest. So that's where our spells, our traps are 3 copies of Sonic Stun, so I can negate an attack and special summon a TG or Synchro or level 4 or lower tuner from my deck or hand. So not the best, but it can help a lot sometimes. 3 copies of Apparition. So when a hero monster is destroyed, I can activate this card, special summon a level 4 or lower Vision Hero from my deck, and one of my opponent's monsters is going to be losing its half of its attack and defense. So it can be good, not that bad. And lastly, 1 copy of Dark Spell Regenerator. So mainly when my opponent declares an attack, I can activate this, steal set from the graveyard one of their spells, and then the other effect is only if you're using Winged Dragon Ra, which we're not going to be using. So that's our 40 card main deck. Our extra deck, it's composed from 1 copy of Destiny Hero Dangerous. There was only 2 Destiny Hero fusions, and this was the only playable one, to be honest. That other one needs a fusion Destiny Hero, one of its materials, and a Destiny Hero, so I said no, I don't want to deal with that. So here's the only copy of our Destiny Hero package that can be used. The Elemental Hero Sunrise, it can be good, I don't doubt that. The thing is that unfortunately we don't have our copy of Miracle Fusion to use him well, alongside the fact that our Vision and Destiny Hero packages are all dogs. The only other attribute monsters we have are our 3 Elemental Heroes. So there are 2 Nelius, Elias, and Honest. That's our only ways to get into this guy, alongside Vision Hero. So because all our decks are darks, it's good Yao, so we can fusion summon with one of our elementals and one of the rest of the heroes. We have a lot, so that's nothing to worry. Then our main boss monster, alongside that one that I showed earlier, 3 copies of Vision Hero Trinity. So when it's summoned, its attack it's double, and it can attack 3 times, but it cannot attack directly. So it's a good game ender, but I don't think I'm going to be pulling it off against Labyrinth or Rescue Ace. And to round up our fusions, 3 copies of Vision Hero Adoration. So 2 hero monsters, I summon it, I make one of the monsters of the opponent lose half its attack, And well, no, it only loses the attack and defense of one of our other hero monsters on the field. So not that bad. It could be better, but it's a generic fusion. So our synchro package is just one Assault Blackwing Sohaya and 2 copies of White Aura Dolphin. So this fella can be problematic, especially if we have Steam Synchrons on the graveyard. So it can help, but they're better synchros. I wish to replace them later on the line of the series. Then for our link package, just one Crush Crusader. We're not playing a lot of Destiny heroes to warrant to be playing more copies. And lastly, as a beater, 2 extra hero Dread Decimator. Well, that's mainly the extra deck. The side deck, we have 2 copies of Destiny Hero Dreamer. We already know this one. 2 copies of Witch Rider or Vision Hero Witch Rider. 1 copy of Destiny Hero Denier. 1 copy of Vision Hero Multiply Guy. The 3rd copy of our Elemental Hero Neos Elias. 1 TG Drillfish. I only have 2 TGs, so Drillfish and Gear Zombie. And because I'm using Gear Zombie mainly for Synchro Summoners, it's better this one than this one that it's not a tuner. So this one can attack directly and pop a monster on the opponent's field. It could work sometimes. I don't think I'm going to be really using this fella, sadly enough. So, well, on the side that it goes, 2 copies of Gamer Girl Bathwater. Well, Water of Life. So it's a shitty Monster Reborn. Monster Reborn a monster from our graveyard if we cannot control any monsters, but we can only activate the effects of the monster we revive with this effect. Gladly, it doesn't have a level limit of what monsters I can revive. The 3rd copy of Vision Release, the last 2 copies of Dark Spell of Regeneration, and Hydrate Draw. So we activate these. We have to be having at least 2 monsters. We can destroy all the monsters we want, and for each 2 monsters we destroy, we draw a card. Not the best, but it could help on the long run, so who knows. So that's the deck.
Alright, so this is the deck. So Jesus, this is going to be a rough first episode, especially now, because let me introduce you to the 2 decks of my friends. So first, let's talk about Blue-Eyed. Blue-Eyed is actually playing a Rescue Ace deck. My other friend, Sarutobi, is playing Labyrinth. This is going to be tough. I chose these 2 to be my opponents because my locals is even more competitive than Blue-Eyed and Sarutobi. Let's see how the first duels go. Oh my god, this is going to be horrible. So how do I explain this? So I actually forgot to record the duels, but I can give you a quick rundown. So first duel I was against Sarutobi, and I lost. It wasn't even close. I didn't see my traps, I didn't see any way to fusion summon, so I lost them. The second one was exactly the same. I think I just normal summon Bion and he ashed, so that was it. And yeah, not even a fighting chance. And then came Blue-Eyed, and I lost 2-0. The first one because I was actually playing with a 39 card deck. One of the newest alias was in the extra deck, so I took the loss for that one. I could have just played, but I decided, hey, let's make it fair. The second one, I actually misplayed so hard, I just scooped over shame. So I had a play in which I had 2 heroes on my hand, and I had 1 or 2 on the graveyard, and I had Vision Fusion. I didn't remember the second effect of Vision Release, so with that one I could have recovered one of the heroes from the graveyard, Vision Fusion, and make Trinity. But even if I had summoned Trinity, he had multiple outs to it, so I just made Adoration, and when I immediately realized that I could have made Trinity, I just Shame Scoop immediately. So yeah, not a close one. Choose O2 in both cases. Let's see how long it's going to be taking. I hope the new reinforcements are going to help this deck, because Jesus, this is going to be a long one. Well, I'll be bringing gameplay for the next one, but well, that was the video. Thank you so much for seeing this video. I hope to see you soon in future episodes of the series. Hope you have a wonderful day.